Hello, everyone. Come one, come all, come in general. This is Top Not Plays, your favorite YouTube video essayist, reviewer, talkie man on the YouTubes, Reddits, TikToks, and nowhere else in particular. And yeah, needless to say, end of last episode, kind of didn't realize that I had to have the flashlight equipped in order to explore more of the inner sanctum. So yeah, basically that. Now we're here, and let's continue, shall we? Also, I'm going to cut some of this bit as I respond to a thing from Bro. There's a pub called the Prince Albert, and my brother is doing the bit from the Tim Curry It about having Prince Albert in a can. You do? Well, you gotta let the poor guy out! Uh, A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of blades. A naked mannequin torso, strange yellow color, but where are the clothes it used to display?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all. Your eyes glide over 4 sections of the imposing green chalkboard. The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Damn.
Looks like they didn't make it. A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, See the prod schedule filament for details. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe. The full text reads, Heat Death of the Universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Yeah, wow. They tried to make an RPG. Wow. A whole new way to go about my day. Now this begs the question of, well, all sorts, to be honest. I wonder if I should go higher on empathy. But then again, maybe. Maybe suggestion or conceptualization or... I got bonuses all around, huh, do I? Maybe I should go for drama then. Then again, maybe perception. But then again, maybe... You know what? I want to see more art in the world. So... But then again, it's not necessarily useful, isn't it? Maybe rhetoric. You know what, I'm getting the strong feeling that maybe rhetoric will be important eventually, so... And again, although conceptualization is already pretty high, so maybe I should fill it out a bit more.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer. This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. This is where the machine's memory should go.
Oh, okay, at least I made some moolah out of the whole thing. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Ooh, even more moolah! Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing slipstream logo. Production schedule filament that's the thing that goes into the other thing, I reckon. Wait a minute.
Your flashlight, some of the writing has faded with... Tiles on the cube are like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, a bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder. slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule? The filament you have inserted into the reader. Yes. Is that the production schedule? Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for Fortress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament. Now, can you please repeat the password? Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to. One moment. Fortress accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
Ah, so conceptual.
Any other questions? Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress accident. Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Nothing happens. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Oh, I can't interact with... Oh! Oh, that's expensive. Wow. I mean, I'm not going to pawn that off for sentimental reasons, but still. Oh, wow. Scribbled across a notebook, developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Ah, you don't say, you don't say.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, how do I know what Kedran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun. Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Hmm.
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara.
Ooh.
All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off. Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
Jesus.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art? Oh,
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Would I fit into the art world? Would I fit into the art world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? You have the exact features of a savage art critic, with that beard and those clothes, disheveled and prophetic. Perhaps you should try to critique architecture too.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
I mean, art cop basically sounds like what Hitler tried to do, I'm just saying. Wait, but don't I get to be 100% cop? To get the case finished and all that? Okay, 50% art critic is what's needed to free me from rote repetitions, so be it. I can't risk another copo diversion at this point. We'll go 50%, sure.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
Oh my god, I feel like Doug Walker right now. Or at least how I imagine he'd feel playing this game. Wow. Actual art degree. Can't even look at this shit. Okay, well, I hope it doesn't lower perception. Okay, I mean, it won't lower perception forever. And it researches over 1 hour, 30 minutes. That's not too bad, if I do say. Right. And I can't forget anything either, so that's nice. Well, maybe I'll spec into Hobocop eventually. Ooh. Mag it up. Oh, it's a bear. Oh, I know about this, but first, let's get back down to business, shall we?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
Oh, between this and my last fight on Lies of P, maybe everything is really Sekiro all the way down.
Your words echo in the empty chamber, ringing against the wet floor tiles. The bear keeps staring. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Let's have a little look-see, shall we? But first, cutting out another bit as I respond to Baby G. Okay, back to business, I guess.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Could this be related to Kuno?
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Ooh. Okay, so it's probably relating to the lost filament memory person, so yeah.
According to the note, someone who owns a radio computer, one might assume. You're welcome.
I like you, Logic.
The note doesn't specify. It's part of a radio computer. When not in use, filaments are stored at temperatures below zero. It's like the production schedule you found. Only this one's an off-site copy. The note does not specify. Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, Detective? Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Somewhere among the shadows in the cellar.
Well, okay then. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. Flashlight casts strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. Oh. Okay, hidden doorway. 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in. Inside, a secret room infested with rats, spiders, and woodlice. There is. Inside, it's nothing but gloomy blackness. Better not stick your head inside.
Yeah, no, I don't want to risk losing all of my magnesiums on a dare, so yeah,
Wait,
no.
what? Really? You're not going to look inside a secret compartment behind the wall? Okay, officer, okay.
Okay, fine.
There is. Inside, your hand reaches deep into darkness and spider webs, rummaging around. You find a number of rusty rifles hidden away. Most of them are ugly and inoperable, but a single rifle catches your eye. It's a bolt action with a fine wood stock.
Oh my god. I have the opportunity to do something very stupid eventually.
An old Belmagrave rifle, Revolutionary era, prized for its reliability more than its accuracy. The rest are probably Belmagraves too, just too damaged to be identified. A fit service weapon for a fit officer. Too bad it doesn't work. It looks like it's been out of order for years.
Oh, so, hang on.
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around Martinez. This is an interesting coincidence. Could prove useful in some way. You don't know how yet, but it might be useful down the road. This is a good find. Really justifies coming down here and looking around.
Hell yeah. Wow, antique Belmagrave rifle. Only 11 quid though? Oh, it's broken. 4 shot with a wooden flame. Well, at least I can still pawn it for some dosh. Someone has stuck some busted guns underneath the ceiling. Frozen ice cream maker still running.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Sorry about that.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Well, that sounds made up.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would... No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Equip the pry bar by going to the tools.
Yeah, you don't say. Okay, let's see how this will turn out, maybe.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric...
Okay, note to self. Get better tools sometimes.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
Okay, none of that. Shame on me, I suppose.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr. This orange machine is dead still. You slip your finger. No. If you want to try again.
Equip the pry bar by going to the tools.
Turning the crank is all gone now. You'll never become a poet. Or...
Hold the phone up. Oh, no.
This orange machine is dead still. It
Oh
has
boy.
a
Okay,
hand-cranked
still
ice cream
low.
churner and
Still low, never mind. Okay, maybe there's something else around here. Ooh. Clinically insane. You know what? I could use some more drama in my life. Like, yeah, logic. Yeah, logic is a little dingus. So, although, suggest, hang on. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Oh my god! Ah, would you look at that? Oh, what? Kitsuragi's back? Hold the phone in the... Oh? Okay, well, first off, money. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by the street. All collapsed inaccessible now.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
I'm guessing carbon monoxide poison. Am I? I get...
Maybe it's coming from somewhere upstairs. You should investigate.
Okay.
A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. A hollow ring echoes through the furnace. Your toe hurts.
Oh, that kind of helped. Hello?
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then...
Hello?
You've awakened the entity.
I summoned the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Okay, this I got to see. Oh. Oh my.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
Forward creek, shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Oh, postcard in the Delta. Oh, hello. Is this the person? This tray is full of dice, colourful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice.
Hello, I'm Nia.
Ah, A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of dye are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
What do you mean by Milius?
Yes, a Milius is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these. Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking. I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Oh, sweet. That's kinda cool. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here. No, I was looking for something else. Answers.
Very good. My rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shells like stalagmites. This person means you, or no one else, absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask what you need.
What do you know about the man who was lynched?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window. I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
It's light here, but dark in the yard at night.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone. It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
She's nice. She's a nice lady.
She nods.
Anything else, officer? We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse. Does it mean she's unlawfully occupying a part of the house? Shameful. When she arrived here, there was no room anywhere else. She must have known the other businesses.
Okay, I'd like to continue this conversation with her, but I think it's probably worth checking if Kim is back, so okay, so we're going to save up here. Oh yeah. Nice to meet you, Miss Dice Lady. Ooh, new items. I can't really inspect that, so I guess I'll sell it another time. Investigate doomed commercial area. Ask a novelty dice maker about. Oh, I could get some extra XP from that. At the same time, I'd very much like to see if the homie is in the area with malaria. Please tell me you're back. 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 Oh, he's not back. Well, that's a bit of an unfortunate, isn't it? Good thing shortcuts exist. Is this even a shortcut? It might not be. You know what? Let's reload.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Do you know about the
I've
curse?
heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then? Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the palace, that the place is swarming.
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
Plaisance, etc.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Plaisance was a wise woman. She has Seminoles trinkets protecting her against the curse. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. The curse is just biding its time because it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here to... yeah.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on, the whirling is part of the doomed commercial area? Yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. No, the whirling isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills. I should know, I'm one of them. Alright, the whirling doesn't really look like it's... I mean, okay, I don't know if the whirling sucks because of... Yeah, I mean, one person leaving an establishment doesn't mean that that the whole operation is going underground. So it's probably a bit premature for me to say there.
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East of the Commerce Central project.
I suppose it doesn't look cursed, though. I mean, the bookstore doesn't either, but still.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse will get to you, have no doubt. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Yeah. I.
I was just about to ask, what do you think? Do you think the curse is real?
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think it still might be you that's causing this. I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a puzzling place. I think I'll go with the market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we can see. Blaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Why hasn't her... Oh! Oh, okay. Hang on, I have clothes that give me shivers. Just like in real life. Okay, that's one. Oh, that's only +1 shivers.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
Oh boy, that's almost nothing still. Damn.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
There used to be a hair salon here. What happened to the gym? What's up with the broken windows? Someone here makes stuffed animals? I saw mounts laying around. I found the creepy mannequins. What's with the rotor blades and skis? I found a strange machine. You know what strange machine?
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She liked them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seem to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
Oh god, I feel deeply called out now.
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time. Well, I did hear them talking at times. They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest. Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic, and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
I guess. I mean, I guess all of these kind of, point out the things. Yeah, yeah, the system isn't. Capitalism isn't perfect. Even my capitalist friends will agree to that statement. But they did seem to have a lot of resources at the very least. So yeah, well, showing up at work, yeah, it's incredible. That's too bad. I would have supported them.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The result is 1 on a 20-sided die. The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
Right. Rotor-blade and
They were
skis?
made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Oh boy.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is. Sure, it's illegal, but it's not exactly anything extraordinary in business. Besides, Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around.
They were just the props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
That would be pretty cool, though.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else? How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Ah! Oh, that's so kind of you to say. You know, considering, Plaisance is very bigoted about them.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her.
You know what?
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Do you know the Wirral Untethered setting? I want a die for that. Do you have any cursed dies? Tell me more about your most extraordinary die. I'm sorry, I don't actually know what die I want. Just a normal die for me, pretty regular. I'm looking for something to help with my work. Actually, I need more
I think I have just the right one for you.
Police colors.
Because I'm a police officer, right?
Not the most original, I know. But sometimes the obvious choice is obvious because it's best. Here,
Aww.
catch. They're a gift from me.
Aww! Oh, be still, my small heart. You know what? As a reward to you for being nice, I'm going to listen to all of your dialogues. So hell yeah.
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do, don't overthink it.
Totally overthinking, but whatever is. Oh, dress code extreme before. Hell yeah.
You overthink it. Your hands can't agree what to do, and the two dice drop to the floor and scatter in opposite directions, like pearls from a broken string. The blue one disappears down the pit in the center of the room.
No.
Down the drain, like your career. I apologize, officer. That comment was unnecessary.
No. 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 I refuse to admit
it's you
defeat
again.
on that.
Are you looking for a die? How did I be? Some of my friends were rope, not especially.
Some of those, she's thankful for the security they provide her.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind. I think I have just...
Police colours.
Not the most... Here, catch.
A beautiful woman tossing you a gift. Whatever you do,
Oh,
don't overthink it.
You know what, fine. Well,
Mr. Smooth moves. You snatch the dice out of the air with one hand, just like you're in a movie.
I swear to Jesus, one of these days, I'm going to make a supercut of every time I've had 70% or higher on the percentage scale. Because I swear to God, I've probably failed more 70% surefire shots than, than any breaking even ones. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what are the odds? The red one is made of bloodstone with a lapis lazuli inlay, and the blue one is the inverse. I believe these dice are your lucky charm, officer.
She winked back at you. Can you believe it? You truly are Mr. Smooth Moves.
You know it.
You definitely need luck in Martinez. Was there anything else? More or less.
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else? I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true. It's just Capitally Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energy spared her somehow? Oh, right. But it's not just the books. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project. And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
I was just about to ask.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
Exact, but I'm glad we got this sorted.
That's all she has to say on this. Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Whew. Okay. Ah, I have them! These two 20-sided die have the colors of a police alarm, bloodstone for red and lapis lazuli for blue. If you roll them and squint your eyes, it looks like you're arriving on the scene. And it's raining. Note, look at the map tab in Journal to see which white checks have opened. Oh! Well, that's one way to find out about a mechanic I discovered last episode. Where's map? I could have sworn map. Oh, there's map. Hanged man. Backyard wall. I failed, but I might be able to do it again. Oh, impossible. Electrochemistry, sleeping dock worker. Trash container. Padlocked door. I don't remember a padlocked door, but I have pretty high interfacing, so... Ooh, legendary shivers. it seems most of these hard checks are for like physical related things, oddly enough. I hope more like psychological related ones show up eventually. Huh.
Oh, it's you
Okay.
again. Are you looking for a die? I'm listening.
Okay, let's start off.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here. The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Indeed. What were the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls.
Ah.
Sounds like she really doesn't know how to be a female ally.
I suppose that's one way to take it, Mr. Feminist.
Fritta does the same thing.
I know a girl just like that. She works in Fritte. She's a cashier, and she's not particularly friendly. You should learn how to support other women, not bring them down. What did that... okay, well, I mean, she's not really bringing them... I mean, is bringing them down for a good reason. If someone is doing a job poorly, then they deserve to be criticized for that, so fair enough. What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all. That's an award-winning idea. How else do you... Jeez. I don't have an opinion on employing teens. I just want to know, did it work out for the Oh, obviously not.
Employing Soki teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revachol ICT.
Oh boy, that sounds like Measurehead, oddly enough.
And they already had the bear. The bear. Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
I'm sure the bear was doing it. Every time I saw that bear. You know what? I am sure the bear was doing its best. Like, although then again, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to say the bear was doing its best because, like, clearly these guys were trying to make, like, yeah, like a Tony the Tiger situation work out with the bear, but instead they just made the bear hyper-realistic instead of employing, like, a character designer to actually do better stuff with the bear. But whatever, is cool.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion.
Sounds cool. Why is everyone doing drugs in this place? Even the taxidermist?
What's a vision beast? Is it like an enemy stand?
It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Oh my god, it is a stand.
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
I do drugs, I've got a vision beast. I don't do drugs.
Very good. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
Little sparkling embers under the window.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time. Fortress,
She liked.
they were an interest.
That's understand.
They certainly took the usual. Well, they seem.
She sounds almost mocking when she says that.
Yes, but in the end, they.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
Not the wisest.
The result, the dice is black.
Anything else? They were made. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from. Sure, it's it.
They were just. Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait. Forget it. It would take too long.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects. But insects don't have any brains or feelings. They got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea. I feel like this is a more complicated discussion, depending on if the beetles in question were an invasive species or something, then go nuts with it. But if they're endangered, then don't go nuts with it. And but also, I don't like insects. No hate to my one friend who has a pet. Damn it! What's that? Right. So, pet tarantula. That's what it is. Yes. Yeah. Anyway.
Actually, insects do have brains, but yes, I understand what you're saying. I think the protesters took it a little too far.
True.
As she shifts around, you notice several dead flies on the windowsill in front of her. Legs up. They're not moving.
Anything else? You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs. Anything else? Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right?
Oh boy.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's the snuff milia?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
I mean, I heard a dustpan. I hear a dustpan brush works wonders sometimes. I mean, it may take a long-ass time, but still, maybe you could collide businesses with plaisance, two heads are better than one and all that. Then again, she does think that you're some sort of magical beast of burden, so I understand the hesitation. And I'm going to cut this bit out soon, eventually, depending. Oh wait, maybe not, because it turns out what I thought was a notification from someone that I like is actually not a notification. Every music reference in Guilty Gear, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, moving on. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, moving on. Cool, very cute, but about the debris. Well, what's a snuff milieu? It's a shame about those windows. I'm not even going to... what's a snuff milieu?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Oh boy.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that, as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
People do
People
that?
do that. I believe the ICP got them. They have a special division that deals exclusively with Sub Rosas.
It's the Copperpedia reporting in. ICP stands for International Collaboration Police.
In any case, I don't think it's your job to worry about what happens on milieux. I probably shouldn't have even mentioned it. Things like that are better forgotten.
I suppose. What about the
It
gym?
wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He's sort of the king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Indeed, who is Kuno? Your guess is as good as mine. I will talk about that, yeah.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
Most likely, yes.
Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's sort of the king around here.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor? I think it would take more than a... Kuno. Who's Kuno? Oh yes, I think it would take more...
Wow.
Kuno. Oh yes, I think
Okay,
it
well,
would
I
take
guess
more
we'll
than
go
a
with that.
gym
Who
to
was
help. A
Armitage?
kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Judging from the kids I've met so far, it didn't really work, did it? How did the community...
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Oh, damn.
It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Damn shame. The plot of that one anime almost had that Joe something or other. What's that anime called about Joe something or other about the delinquent boxer? Whatever it's called. Anyway.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Speak for yourself, mateys.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. It's not about the haircut, it's about the confidence.
What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair. Not even if my life depended on it. I guess I'm a simple man. Experimenting. Why on earth not?
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
Ah. Oh, dear me.
Good. I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Shame that didn't help with the shivers. I guess we'll come back to you another time then. Now that that's out the way. Oh, right. Gonna give place on some piece of my mind and see how that might go. I guess that begs the question of what should I equip to talk to her. Probably drama-related stuff, that makes sense. Suggestion makes sense as well. Drama logique. Oh, not a low rhétorique. Although... rhétorique, non? Des rhétoriques qui sont flics, mademoiselle. Oh, I have two things that give me half-light. Found gloves and... what was the other thing that gives me half-light? Oh wait, no. Oh no, it was just the one thing that gives me half-light. It was shivers I was mixing up with. Whatever, it's cool. Hey, lady cakes.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes. How was it?
Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear.
You know what? No. It may be what she wants to hear, but I will not have her, get off on fantasies of demonizing my friend, the dice maker. Does she live here? Maybe, possibly a little bit illegally? It's a chimney. It's not like she's taking up space and you've never even seen her. You don't even know what the entity looks like. So, yeah. It was a charnel house of failed business practices, business enterprises, leeching life energy off this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there, just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sun shine in. I'm in no position to give out personal opinion. Okay, I will go with this.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us. But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am, I have felt her aura. She is not the one to blame for the curse. She may be involved, but I don't have any way to question the malignant entity further. I think one or two. A businesswoman like you, let's see how she reacts.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She says there is no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. She said it's just capitalism. Bankruptcy is a quirk of our economic system. lie. The source is in the taxidermy shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Honestly, I don't have any answer yet. There still leads to be followed, like that strange radio computer thing. There is another entity more malignant, pulling the strings in Martinez. Perhaps in my travels, I will cross paths with it. Such me doing a Frenchy accent. Not Frenchy as in like an actual French accent. I mean a Frenchy, the character accent. uh.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
This is a lot for her to pass.
I'm afraid that only world revolution can help you. Yes, the system must be cleansed of immigrant. Okay, never mind. It's true we live in a precarious world. Nothing ever turns out right. You need to get used to chaos. What I meant was I found the source of the doom. Forget about the economy thing. It's true, we live in a precarious world. Nothing ever turns out right. You need to get used to the chaos.
Precarious world? Economy? I understand what's going on here. You went in there, rummaged around, and accomplished nothing. And now you're telling me these intellectual things to cover up for it. It's okay. You don't have to. I was wrong to trust another person. I will manage this psychic calamity as I always have. Alone. On my own. Thank you for nothing. Please, do buy some books, or be on your way.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now. There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone into her own mind.
Such is life, I suppose. Oh, and it's a good thing too, because that means I can up my abilities. Now, should I give myself more conception? Oh, wait. Silly me, how could I forget? Where's that godforsaken, thingamajiggo? Let's see. Indirect modes of tax. Okay, do I want to go for honor glands or actual art degree? It is probably for the best that I go for actual art degree, maybe, because I do want... the worst one? No! 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 I want to be artistic with it. Oh, right. Yeah, and like, why would I forget a thought process when I could simply, not? Yeah, no need to take away when you can add more. Honor glands is tempting, though. You know what? Actual art degree, why on earth not? Oh, and what do we have here? Absolutely goddamn nothing. Well, guess it's time to check on... Hold the phone. Do I have any empathy boosting things here? I guess not. Hmm. Hmm. Composure minus shivers, or suggestion minus half-light. Suggestion, suggestion, suggestion. Oh boy. Maybe it's best I keep it all. Then again. Maybe I should go for composure. If you know, if my last chin wag with with the Hardy Boys is anything to go by, I'll probably need it. Although then again, looking more oh. Then again, you know what? The policeman officer of it all did help a little bit with one thing, so I should probably keep it like that.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Oh, take care, kiddo. Kim, I'd like you to come home now. Yeah, the soup is cold. The birthday cake is getting stale.
To the left of the croissants, a small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays. The tear machine, your bottles clunk into the... A colourful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
On the phone.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Having high intellect would be nice. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Should I? I probably shouldn't. Well, I guess that means if there's not really much of anywhere else for me to go, I might as well have a chin wag with Joyce. Unless... Okay, well actually before I do that, I still need to, you know, sell some things to old Roy. Oh god, I don't have the... Okay, yeah, no, I don't have the thing on, so thank goodness. this.
Hello again. How can I help you? Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive. Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop and then moving on. Yeah, it was pretty wild. I didn't really know what to make of it, but sure, let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Tempting. It would be a shame to sell this. I will try not to if I can help it. At the very least, I have this to rely on, yeah, just in case.
Another time, perhaps. I guess I'll go to the southwest again, just in case there's anything I missed there. Ah, I have 55 real. This pleases me greatly. Okay, let's see what we can find southwesterly. Excuse, gents. Oh yeah, I do have a better chance at using the conceptualizations, don't I?
Just an ordinary wall.
Oh no,
Nothing
I don't.
to see here.
Oh wait, no, I do. Well, a little bit. Hang on. Let me see. Okay, conceptual, conceptual, conceptual. Let's get conceptual, conceptual.
Just an ordinary wall.
Yes.
Nothing to see here.
Okay, well I know what I'm safe scumming this time. Somebody stop me.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. Because you see it, finally. This wall is sublime. Look at it. The shadows, the colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into thoughts in your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft. color peeled from the very face of God.
More.
Oh, Wall Father.
And I must paint this wall. Add to it.
Absolutely. Now you just need the materials. Cindy the Skull has a paintbrush and paint. Talk to her. Yes, great thinking. Go talk to her. The wall will be waiting.
Hell yeah. Well, let's do it. Oh, hang on. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk to that little so-and-so. But you know what? Artistic endeavours never flavors or something.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Cindy, I need some paint and your brush
What
too.
for?
I'm doing renovation. It's boring but necessary. The apocalypse is coming. For art. It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Everything is sad. Count out the lurks, artsiest. To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will.
Then you have time to find your own fucking brush.
Cool, no brush then, not a problem. You'll all see and tremble. To crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy.
There, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you. 'Cause you suck in life and in everything.
Oh boy. Allow me to attempt to explain my artistic intention.
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
I'm going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, from the inside, to show people what it's like. I mean, that's not lame in and of itself. It would be lame for something that I would make, because I'm not very good at, realistic art things. Yeah.
No, it's great.
I'm going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, from the inside, to show people what it's like.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, Piggo.
What if I had some interpretive dolls? Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do... What if I had interpretive dolls?
I think everyone would rather you didn't.
Okay, I won't do that. Just please give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art.
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself. And no self-portraits.
Yay! I feel guilty for guilt-tripping this really angry... Is she a teenager? She might be a teenager, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I feel bad for... I mean, then again, considering how casual she is taking the piss out of me, I suppose she's not that scared of me. So, yeah, especially since she's all the way up there and I'm all the way down here. And there are many other things that are all the way down here, but that's besides the point. Thanks, Cindy.
Oh, but I'm all out of fuel oil.
You know what you should be able to find in your government-issued vehicle? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil.
I don't know why I'm settling for paint if even children are painting with fuel oil. Can't I just... I don't mind. Do I have to decide? Can't I just use
Are
paint?
you kidding me? Fuel oil is so much cooler. No way you're disfiguring that beautiful wall with something as pedestrian as ordinary paint.
Catch you later, Cindy Pooh. Yay! Find government marked heavy fuel oil and return to the wall. If I must. Too bad. That's another thing, though. That dialogue thing mentioned, like, my car, or something like that. Like, okay, I have a car somewhere, apparently. It would be nice to know wherever the hecky doodle it is. Don't mind me. I'm just responding to a thing.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
You know what? I'm gonna talk to you another time, Maggie T. Oh yeah, which place did I say that I'd investigate again? Number 10. Okay, so that's 8. Oh, the balcon. The balcon von Couron and Argul. Ah, hell yeah. Okay, why can't I look at that one room over there?
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10.
Excuse me? Of course not.
There's no sweet talking your way in there. Be official. You have plenty of reason to enter.
Oh, come on.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Satisfied? My name is Marielle Charpentier, and I'm an agent with Martinez Realty Associates. I am not breaking in, as I have every right to be here. The keys, see?
That's a smile and a half you got, Lady Cakes. She looks like Pennywise. I mean, I'm not saying that to mean I think she's ugly, but she does look peculiar in a slightly uncanny way, to put it mildly.
Boy, there are a lot of different keys there. More than 20 at least. Her voice is really cheerful, despite her obviously hating you.
Do you want to see my ID as well? You can't legally ask for it, but why not? Want to see my residence permit too? Very well, but please make it quick. I need to be back in La Delta in an hour. I need to get it ready for the next lease, but as you can see, the previous tenant completely trashed the place. It was some kind of a moribund old man who used to be a business owner. You'd think they'd make rent.
A sudden serious look crosses her face. This story didn't have a happy ending.
But that was months ago. Anyway, was there anything you wanted, or is that it? I'm in a hurry. Oh, that's another huge mess. The former tenant owes us 3 months of rent. 3. We closed the apartment and planned on auctioning off the valuables, but... And again, I have no idea how stupid mistakes like this can even happen. But Ron, when he came to close the door, didn't close the neighboring door. And there's a hole in the wall. A hole in the wall. Can you believe it? And then the tenant ran off with his stuff. He's gone. The money's gone. Just like that.
The sum must have been puny. Oh, it irks her. The incompetence.
These These apartments are perfectly fine. They have gorgeous architecture, a million-real view of the bay, good ventilation, neighbors, life, spark, and they are affordable.
I'm just realizing that this lady kind of looks like a kitchen sink drama version of Vivian Madrano. So take that how you will.
I'll tell you, Martinez has a future. In a few years, it's going to blossom with artists and creatives and those radio computer wizards. Well, it does not disappear from my hands. No, I don't let it. Don't ask me what happened with the wall. I have no idea how we're going to find the time or resources to fix it. Both apartments are now unrentable. Both, of course.
Well, well, well. +1 to indirect modes of taxation, affluent moneymaker man. Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. A blister pack of medicine peeks out of the box. Hold the phone. Okay, well there's something there.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board. The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter. A plaster-cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads, Kraz Marzov. Honestly, he does kind of look like you after all.
Okay, well unfortunately I have to call things here for the time bizzos because I need to use the bathroom. So, la-da-da-da-da. I'll be back in an amount of time. Okay. Well, my body attacked me a little bit ago. But whatever. It's cool. Oh boy. Okay.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than the closet.
Oh.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you?
I'm on a bound to investigate every square inch of this world.
Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently for you to uncover them.
Jamrock Shuffle. -1 esprit de corps. Curious. Well, guess we'll see how that turns out. Hold the phone. Bullet. That could help. But nah. Nothing in here seems to be suspicious besides the singular bullet. And wait a minute, singular bullet? If my gun is the only one around here, then that means whoever has this thing is probably responsible for something, so... Ooh! Some Samarzian lounge jacket. 'Cause you've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth criminal. Do 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 do. Oh, it's up my conceptualization too. That would have been useful a way earlier time ago, but whatever, it's cool. And where's my drama? There we go. On second thought, just a 4 on drama? Like, you know what? I could do better than that in terms of my other stats. You know what? Nah, I think that's probably fine. Okay, heavy fuel oil. But also, hang on, was there no bullet? Okay, I've got one bullet. That's good to know. Good to know, good to know. Cheerio, cheerio. Hold the phone. Oh, yes, right. Oh yeah, silly me, I forgot to let what's-her-name know about the person at number 10.
Give me a moment.
I didn't find any counterculture people in apartment 10. It was just a real estate agent setting up the room for new tenants.
I see. I hope some good people are finally going to move in. This place needs them.
Yes, radio computer wizards are coming. They're gonna save the place and the economy. No one is coming. There will be nothing but squalor unless we start killing real estate agents. Lax women and sexual deviants. That's who'll come. Jesus. I'm sure everything will be fine. This apartment building needs slow change. Imperceptibly slow.
Yes. Well. I hope they're good people.
Your statements are too vague to comment on.
Aha. Look, I don't want to be... I do want to be a crazy person, but only in the ways that I politically agree with, okay? Oh god. Oh goodness, I almost felt a pain in myself for a second. Anyway. Okay, what else might there be? God, I need to double check with Kim. Maybe he's around. He probably isn't, but it's definitely worth checking every hour just in case, because you can't be too careful with these things sometimes. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. K Dilla to the Rizzler. Oh god, I hope he's okay. Gosh diddly. Okay, maybe I need to... Oh. Okay, I guess I'll explore the... Oh yeah! I forgot about the little bingus. Okay, let's see what you've got on your weight. Let's reevaluate, shall we? Now, what stat should I be high in to talk to this little pingus? If she's threatened to kill someone before, maybe I should run a physical build against this dingle. This dingle with the crisp Pringles. Do I have anything in Half-Light? Yes, I do. Okay. I may not be a powerhouse, but at least I'm more physical than not at all. So that's good to know. Honestly surprised physical instrument and endurance are actually coloured in, all things considered.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
I'd prefer not to.
Apparently, she doesn't like people standing behind her back. Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out? Trying to snuff me out?
No, why would you even say that? Are you sleeping right?
Then why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all. Trying to sneak up on me again.
Okay. Why can't I interrogate this little prick? Whatever, it's cool. Yes, I should probably readjust to one of my other feats. Which one of these? Okay, visual calculus, drama. So clearly. I guess that'll have to do, I suppose. Okay, let's sit on the bench, I guess.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache. Time passes. The sun does its best to ward off the chill of the coast. It barely helps, as if the world itself has turned against you. The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm.
Kim! I'm getting a little bit concerned because I don't know where the heck you've gone off to! It's getting late! You know, both in real life and in other ways.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? Well, that's where I am. So...
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need? Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest
him. Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All us lorry drivers, camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
Oh god. Okay, I totally misread that. My bad.
Don't be a stranger. Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
Hey Thomas, spill the beans. What's troubling you? My man, I want to know about your soul. Yeah, no. You know what? No. We'll see what the funny thing is. Hey man, I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold. It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
Excuse me?
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know. I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home. Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows. What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me. What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I miss my gun. I do miss my gun. I miss multiple things, but my gun especially.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone, and I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Later. Oh, goodness. I still don't know what's southwest of here. Yeah, or how to get southwest of here in the first place. I could have sworn Kim was meant to be back here by now. Oh. Poor dude.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human.
I must be missing something. Okay, strange that I can't tap on that one door over there, but whatever, it's cool. Okay, nothing in there, fair enough, that's okay. Oh, and she's gone too. Where's crashing in darkness? Ooh. Okay, what did I even take? Maybe it was just trash, I guess. Trash.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water, a straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line. The wind blows through your hair. The sea breeze cuts around you. High on the balcony, as you stare over the edge of the sea. The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean. Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. From the eyes of a seagull, a nest of brown hair not worth the 50-foot dive. From a pedestrian on the dock, a rugged man staring out to sea, mere feet from fatality. From a guest on the balcony of the Whirling in Rags, a silhouette imposing enough to be seen at a distance. Actual art degree. Trite, contrived, mediocre, milquetoast, amateurish, infantile, cliché and gonorrhea-ridden peon to conformism. I fucked me. Affront to humanity. War crime. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. Lacking in imagination. Uninformed reimagining of. Lip-wristed, premature, ill-informed attempt at. Talentless fuckfest. Recidivistic shit peddler. Pedantic, listless, savagely boring. Just one repulsive laugh after another.
Wow, sounds like a glowing review. -1 hand-eye coordination. Conceptualization, passives heal 1 morale and give 10. Ooh. Ah, that's very good to know. Hi. I was hoping that it would do more for my hand-eye coordination by having my motorics so high, just in case I did have to swipe something. But you know what? It's probably not too essential for the moment, is it? I wish I didn't steal your clothes, Cindy.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
The balconino. Night is falling on the city.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security.
Okay, Kim, I swear to God, if you don't come in the next number of minutes, then I'm going to sit at another bench.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait in real time. And who knows, maybe if I'm really lucky, Kim won't run me over immediately. Oh, what do we have here? I'm gonna walk real slow to find out what we have here. L'origine du disco. Not to be confused with Dad the Disco, I imagine. Guess I might as well talk to the old fogies playing with their balls. You know, or something like that at the very least. Beats getting my head flipped upside by Measurehead.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, all right?
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Yeah, no, I remember what happened the last time I played this section in the last time, so I am gonna be smart.
No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Could the objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so it lands by the wooden ball?
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Jesus.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque. Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
What team?
Doesn't matter what team. Pick a team. Any team. The blue team. You're letting them down. Get in the game and throw the goddamn ball.
Why are you so mean?
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
No, the game is better. Oh boy. Okay, well, first Oh, God. Oh, goodness. I could have sworn he said he'd be back at 7, and in game time it's... Yeah, it's gone 7:30 in the game. So... Yeah. Okay, why is it some kind? Anyway, time to play Petanque, I guess.
Can you please?
Honey, you are the angriest man in the world.
Oh boy. Oh God, what am I gonna see now?
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your sister's breast. Through your sister's breast.
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
Aha!
There are no two more harmful words an athlete can hear than good job. And this was downright embarrassing.
Oh, why did it feel so wrong? The whole is terrible and you know it. No need to mock me. I thought something way was ridiculous. Oh, why did it feel wrong?
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps. It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
Johnny Bull gave it.
Your guess is as good as mine, officer. Maybe you're just one of those men who's never satisfied with anything. Regardless, what do you need from us?
I found your guard booth. Huh? I don't think I remember anything about this man before. Anything about the hanged man?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law, so can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets. If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward. The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing. This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday. No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me. Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean,
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Well, okay then. That's certainly something. uh.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Merci beaucoup, or however that phrase goes. Oh, what do we have here? Enormous bulls worthy of a real man. Okay, that's it. Okay, hang on. Silly me, silly me. Okay, why is it that I can't... Okay, yeah, it's because I can't walk over the crack? Oh.
Son, you've really let yourself go. It's a disgrace. But Coach Physical Instrument is going to get you back in prime condition. Even if it takes 1,000,000 push-ups.
Coach Physical Instrument? Does that mean you call me a maggot and a Nancy boy to motivate me? Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, sir.
Does a master swordsman insult his own blade? No. I'm going to turn you into an athletic benchmark, you big pussy.
That is hilarious. Yes, sir. Forge me into organic steel, sir.
It's going to take blood, sweat, piss, and tears. But when I'm done with you, boy, you will be a master athlete.
Wait, why piss?
When a man sets his mind and body on something and gives his 110%, he is sometimes going to piss himself. It just happens. No shame in that.
I guess it's always good to stay healthy, so sure.
Behold, world. Here walks a sportsman, hands choked and hair kept back with a bandana. The Homo Athleticus.
Oh, I do like the sound of that.
I have really outdone myself. This...
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
René, It's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day? Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week, but that's all I know, really. Of course, officer. I mean, I hope I can. What's on your mind?
Okay, guess we're sitting at the bait. Sitting at the bench a bit. Ever so slightly.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. The twiddling barely keeps your hand.
Kim! Where in the name of Jesus... of Jesus Santa Christ. Okay, let's try for another 30 minutes, I guess.
You sit on the wind-worn. Time passes. The sun draws ever closer.
Okay, that's it. We're going for the 15 minutes bit. And if it doesn't work out, then I will simply have
The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid...
Okay. I guess I'll just have to literally wait here until Kim shows up. And if he doesn't, then that means I'll have to talk to the gay man on myself. So, yeah. Whew. Ah. What a palaver and a half. I don't even want to check what missions I have right now, because I don't want the time to be frozen. You know what? I'm gonna talk to her.
She's still browsing books.
You know what? Maybe she is nice. Maybe she knows something.
She's still...
I know you are.
Oh, good then. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing. Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
My husband? No, he's not. You're welcome. I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here. I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what? Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing. Great. Wonderful. No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny? They are not missing, sir.
No, they're at a disco. Getting down. Stupid disco dancing teenagers.
Oh, boy.
What? That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock.
She's getting upset. Her voice has risen.
They're almost grown up now anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
Okay, you know what? I don't want to keep bothering this poor lady. I'm sorry. I knew it would go this way probably, but
The woman before you.
hold the phone. I thought it. Hang on, have I already talked to these guys?
Honey, you are the angriest man in the world.
Okay, I'll just get the information out.
You are the angriest man in the world.
But first...
This felt...
Mon Dieu.
There are no two more harmful words. And at your muscle, it felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe you scored a point, but this is a fiasco.
What are you talking about? You just executed a...
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
The man in the uniform says nothing. His merry partner is staring at the ground like he's trying to see right through to the others. Everything has gone very quiet.
Yes, I'm an old...
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. No one... Yes!
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't have...
The possible...
Evrard!
Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now? Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working. No one... The boost has been unmanned since... Yes!
Look, officer. The content...
The possibility...
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD.
Oh!
Yes.
He is not going to become an entrepreneur.
Yes, yes. Like I said, it would be unfortunate in Marty Cop is a... if I knew.
It is true. This is a man with a lot of past, but little present. Son, you've really let yourself go. Does a master swordsman insult it? It's going to take blood when a man sets his mind and behold.
I have
Yes.
René. Hello, officer. How might I be of... Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree. No, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist.
Then help him, you wimp.
I wish I could, but...
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
I'm not even anyone...
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone impotent in the Union. I just know Evrard. Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history, only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
I mean, that sounds like what knowing history is. That just sounds like not being there when the history happened, because that means, it's like that thing, that meme of how the only difference between history and news is recency or something like that.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
What a prick. The officer was addressing me, not you, Captain. Where
Yeah,
were we?
screw you.
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and parties, help with little things. Everard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me. Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a member keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union, and now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes. He doesn't know anything, because no one tells him anything.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Vezavein. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important. I hate the socialist rabble, but even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say. Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Everhart and I have these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
On the Union track? Thank you, officer, for being a consummate professional. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
Oh, later, lads. Okay, no. I'm not going to annoy that lady.
You sit on the wind-worn wooden Time passes. The sun draws ever closer to the...
Okay, I'm going to wait a whole
You
hour
sit
now
on the wind-worn
to see how
wooden...
that goes.
You finally stop picking your nose.
Okay, I'm going to give it another...
You sit on the wind-worn... The twiddling barely keeps your...
Kim! Okay. You know what? I'm getting the strong feeling that maybe Kim isn't coming back this exact day in the game. So therefore, I should simply call it here and get an amount of sleep, both in-game and real life. So yeah. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Hope that was as much fun for you as it was for me, if not more so by a huge degree. Take care now, bye bye then, and I will talk to you later. Bye.